Hello everybody watching and listening, and welcome back to another really fun match of Mechabellum. Yeah, usually there's like a bunch of different types of games of Mechabellum, but most of them focus on winning against the opponent. This game is going to be the very definition of shenanigans and mad plays. Because I am playing against Trash Master here, and if that name wasn't a giveaway, we're going to see some absolute trash plays. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be absolute madness, which I don't yet know about. Apparently, this is Salt Monkey in disguise. I'm sorry for kinda revealing this here, but Salt Monkey, yeah. From what I gather, this account is, in terms of MMR, it was about 1500, I think. Not that far away from Salt Monkey's current ranking. He's kind of all over the ladder, it feels. If you're at 1800, you're not safe from him, and if you're at 1300, you're not safe from him. It's mad. It's weird. Anyway, I am starting right now, at the moment, not knowing that this is Salt Monkey. We're going for some normal plays here, Arclights and Stormcallers. Yeah, I think I don't mind this formation. I have Crawlers, my opponent does as well, but he's going to lose his chaff units before the fight really starts. 3 out of his 5 chaff units. And suddenly, I think I can just accelerate through this. Yeah, the Stormcallers get wrecked. End of round 1. The Arclights survive even. This is where the shenanigans start. Yeah. We have Marksmen, Fire Badgers, Wasps, and Steel Balls. Honestly, I think there's a case to be made for each of these units, maybe except the Steel Balls. My opponent does pick the Fire Badgers. What do? I think I picked the Marksmen, right? They are anti-air, they are anti-Fire Badger, they are anti-Steel Balls, and they kind of draw even with Marksmen. So, what's there not to like about these 2 level 2 marksmen? I think they're the best in this pack. My opponent has entirely different plans. The Trash Master is going for the... I've seen this pretty frequently. The Fire Badger flank. Apparently people think Fire Badgers in the flank are absolutely amazing. Personally, I'm not really of that opinion, I have to admit. I think they are a problem, but honestly, it's not like they can just rush your tower. They are pretty fast at 10 meters per second, but they're not insane fast, and they have very low range. It kind of feels like a slightly better Fang flank. And Fang flanks suck, other than distracting, of course. Distraction Fang flanks rock. Arclight manages to take out these Fangs just in time, so the marksmen start shooting something that is very much so more important to get destroyed. These Fire Badgers have cleaned up all of the, all of the Crawlers that are coming in. But I think level 1 Fire Badgers in the flank actually lose to level 1 Crawlers protecting the flank. If the Fire Badgers are still spawning in, that is. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate, that my opponent does have the tower here. It does seem to win him the round, if I had to guess, because that's not a Stormoff that I can win and still win against the Fire Badgers. It's going to be a draw on the Stormoff. Only the Fire Badgers survive. One of the ways I've seen people dealing with it is what I think I will do here. He's going for extended range Stormcallers, okay. I guess there's not much HP to go through with these Stormcallers, so that's a decent choice. I just go for the Orbital Bombardment. There's a nice clump of units in the middle here, that should be good. So what I've seen people do, and what I think I will do in just a moment here, is simply go and put a Rhino in that flank, because those Fire Badgers can't really win without tech investment against a Rhino. Here comes the Rhino. I sold the Crawlers. He drops some Fangs in front. I guess that is a decent choice. Meanwhile, there is Wasps. And I currently have 2 marksmen that can shoot up. That is all the anti-air I have. And these 2 marksmen, they have a job. They have the job of killing these Fire Badgers that I have nothing really against. So yeah, more shenanigans. I do throw an Arclight here that is going to distract, but it won't be able to do much or maybe anything. Not even going to get a shot out. But it did keep these wasps back. And my opponent's army is definitely getting annihilated. Meanwhile, the Rhino apparently didn't win. I was surprised to see that, but I guess level 2 fire badgers are just good. I'm starting to see why people like him. Now, with these fire badgers moving in on the tower, with the wasps flanking me, that is going to be bad. There is a chance to get that tower, but unfortunately, I am unlucky and I'm not getting the tower. Like, one additional crawler here would have managed to do this. So in the end, I eat a fat tower debuff, and there's way too many wasps coming in, along with crawlers here. If I had gotten the tower, I think that would have turned out my way. So it's time to start with the official shenanigans on my side as well. So far I have been playing pretty normal, but it's about to get mad. This is a match against a friend, so I am not afraid to try some absolutely bonkers stuff. He's going for the underground threat crawlers, I'm going for the EMP. I love EMP. Apparently he puts range on the wasps. That I would not have expected. He also puts the the ignite on his fire badgers, so those are going to eat a rhino even faster. Not that they had a lack of winning here on this side. They did win in the end. But I guess he can make them win better. Honestly, I think ignite in this situation is also an experiment. Like, how fast is this going to accelerate the process? He does drop a missile here, but that's not going to shoot this, stop the stormcrawlers from firing. Meanwhile, I'm going full experimentation mode. I'm dropping a pack of fangs here and go into anti-air as my first tech on Arclights. That is officially madness. I think you show this to anyone and he's going to say, what is that guy doing? Is he mad? Actually, the Arclights still outrange the wasps by 3 meters. I think I'm dropping 2 more marksmen to help deal with stuff. This marksman should hopefully do some additional damage here. Do I level? No, I don't level these Arclights. I think that was a mistake, but I didn't have a lot of money left. I have wasps here. I have crawlers here that I didn't know. No, I must have seen it. I just didn't really recognize them. I'm being pushed on all fronts right now. And I'm kind of losing on all fronts. This marksman cannot win against these fire badgers that are now basically full health. Almost, at least. Yeah, I'm just getting completely overwhelmed here. On literally all sides but the right flank. Everything else, completely blasted to bits. Not sure if I killed anything that wasn't chaff or fire badgers this entire round. And I'm counting wasps as air chaff here. Improved phoenixes, maybe that's worth a thought, for my opponent at least. He kinda doesn't have a long-range sniper unit. This Arclight was doing some work, but it couldn't last long enough against all of these wasps here. But what to do now? Ignite, and now there's also photon coating on these fire badgers. Indeed, they are annoying to clean up. I just don't think it's a tower timing as fast as you could get with other units. Like a phoenix flank from this side. Well, now there is a marksman, but before that could have done some good, I think. I'm trying to see if maybe EMP is going to turn off the range on these wasps so that I can win this fight. I'm also putting more techs into my Arclights and leveling them. So I guess the plan is now to go for carry Arclights. Still seeing if maybe that is an annoying thing that my opponent is dealing with. Let's actually check. So he's defending successfully with a flank protection here with the fire badgers and just crawlers. While the fire badgers have been moved out, evidently. But he's moving a Wraith here instead. So this 200 cost flank, the techs are more for these Arclights, is costing him 300 to defend. And it's pulling these crawlers and these wasps as well. Now there is no way that I'm winning this, but I'm shutting off some techs and making this take a long time. The Arclights do have anti-air, not damage. So the fire badgers are pretty good against them. But all in all, now I'm managing to clean this one up. The Arclights and the photon coating on the Rhino have actually helped a lot. Wasps are being taken out by Arclights, and the Arclights are definitely getting a decent amount of XP from this. Even the marksmen are not even getting bad XP off this. The Rhino is doing all the tanking that I need for this Wraith to be destroyed. And it's pushing onto the Stormcallers, basically winning me the round.